How's it going, everyone? Ryan here with High Rollin' Seas, and today we are taking a tour of a balcony room on Navigator of the Seas. So what you're seeing is a ocean view balcony room. This has a good amount of space on it. It's one of my favorite rooms to stay on the ship, and it's usually the one that we mostly stay on when we're on the Navigator. So close to the front door right here, we have the closet. I always love the closet space here on Navigator of the Seas. There's always a good amount of hangers, and there's always a good amount of shelving for clothes, particularly baby clothes and anything else for the baby if you're like me, and I always pack a lot for the baby. I can also be messy and lazy, and down on the floor in the closet, I like putting the bag to put all my dirty clothes in as well. Right next to the closet, there is a vanity area. This can also be used as a desk space. For me, when I'm traveling and I need to work, this is a good spot for me to use for my laptop. There's international plugs as well as our typical plugs we have here in the United States. I think there's another one over by the bed as well. Back behind is the bathroom. Bathroom is a pretty good size on the Navigator, particularly in balcony rooms. One pro tip: on the floor next to the shower, not every room, but every once in a while, the shower does leak from underneath the door, especially if you're a bigger person and you're just using a lot of water, so like myself. So always a pro tip: put a towel down just in case, because sometimes it will come underneath the door. Right next door to the bathroom is the couch, and there's a good amount of space here. Now, this spot carpet right next to the couch, I do have my daughter in the room, and she is 16 months old, so we do have the pack and play in this little area. Next to the vanity is the TV. Not a very big TV for the room, but it works. The bed, which is by far my favorite part of the entire room on any Royal Caribbean ship. Very comfortable. And then from the bed, we head outside onto the balcony. Balcony is one of my favorite things to do on the ship when I'm inside the room. Just sit out. Here's a beautiful view of San Pedro where we're getting ready to take off. There's a couple of chairs and a table out here, ideal for if you want to sit out and have room service, or if you want to just sit with a bottle of wine and just relax and hear the sea. Pro tip for these doors: always keep them shut and locked. Otherwise, it's going to feel like a tornado when you come into the room, and sometimes you can't even get the front door open because of the balcony door and the way the wind moves. So this is what an ocean view balcony looks like on Navigator of the Seas. This is a great ship, great room, very comfortable, good amount of space. It's my favorite room to book on any Royal Caribbean ship, and I highly recommend it to all of you to book a balcony room, particularly on Navigator of the Seas. If you have questions about Navigator of the Seas or balcony staterooms on Royal Caribbean, feel free to leave us a comment below and check out all of our pages on social media, and we will see you on the ship.